about 3 miles back, I twisted my knee pretty good and had a decision to make. Good morning. It's about 6 o'clock. Today I just have to walk the same miles I walked yesterday backwards. So this baggie is about 50% my trash, 50% stuff I've picked up along the trail. I have another little baggie that has like toilet paper and stuff. I'll spare you the horrors of that, but I really wish people would get better at cleaning up after themselves. So it's just a little bit after 7. The sun is just peeking up over this big ridge, and I'm ready to go. Yesterday, I carried 5 liters of water from the creek just below Overland Lake to my campsite, and I only drank about 3.5 liters. So today, leaving camp, I'm not carrying anything. I've drank quite a bit here, and I've got maybe an hour until I get to that creek. I saw at Furlong yesterday, and then I'll load up there. But I think today I'm just going to carry the 4 liters, save myself some of that pack weight. I am now 2 days lighter on food than I was when I started, so my pack feels pretty good. First 2/3 of today are going to be mostly uphill, and then the last push to Overland, when I'll be the most tired, is going to be almost all downhill. So the challenge today is going to be to find ways to share the trail in this direction with you that you didn't see when I was walking the other direction. I just crossed over Wines Peak again, second time this trip. On the way up during the switchbacks, I met this really nice guy from Vermont, and we had a nice conversation up what is one of the most strenuous parts of the trail. And it's funny, there's something psychological about, when you're walking alone, you have all this time to focus on what's hurting. Oh, my thighs are burning, oh, my calves are burning. But if you're with someone and you're having decent conversation, you forget all that, and the time goes by really quickly. So I actually made it to Wines almost 30 minutes before I planned. Not a bad start to the day. So I just passed over the third and final summit for the day. From here, it's mostly downhill with some gentle ascents, saddle over saddle, until I get back to Overland Lake. Doing pretty good on time. It's only noon, and I'm already over the 3 main obstacles, so pretty happy with myself today. So I made it back to Overland Lake around 5 o'clock. Made pretty good time. Got my camp set up, got water, all that good stuff. Around 3 miles back, I twisted my knee pretty good. And had a decision to make whether to walk the 17 miles back to my car tomorrow and just hope that I could manage the pain, or hike 6 miles down the Overland Lakes Trail and try to hitchhike back to my car. And luckily, these 2 hunters have offered me a ride, so I have to wake up at like 4:30 in the morning and hike down with them, and they will give me a ride back to my car at Harrison Pass. So, not the ending I wanted for this trip, but these things happen. And, 2 hunters are gonna help a vegan get out of the wilderness. Who would have thought? I left camp pretty early. I didn't want the guys giving me a lift to have to wait for me, and I knew I wouldn't be moving very efficiently with my knee in the condition that it's in. So I am now hobbling my way down the Overland Lakes Trail. But you know what? It's not all bad. This canyon is absolutely stunning. And had everything gone right, I never would have seen this. Of course, I would rather have seen this canyon without an injury, but life doesn't always roll your way, and sometimes you gotta find that silver lining. It took me 5.5 hours to walk the 6 downhill miles to the trailhead. The hunters passed me pretty early in the morning, and I was honestly a little worried. But they were waiting for me at the trailhead just like they promised and drove me back to my car.